Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a new day. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Corinna, and thank you all so much for taking time out of your day to join me in this video. So it is Thursday morning, and what a windy night we had. Winds were up to like 40 miles per hour, close to 40 miles per hour. It was like a scary night. So yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the states that got the wind got worse than we did and lost power. We were very fortunate that nothing happened. It is still windy outside right now, and today is the weekly food pantry, so I'm not sure I want to stand out there in the wind. The real feel is in the low 20s right now, so I'm not sure I want to stand out there by going early. I may go in once it starts and everybody goes in, and then yeah, really windy and cold night. So weird weather we're having. Yesterday was 60 degrees here, and then the winds just picked up. So anyway, I need to make some beef tips. So I need to start cutting up and dicing up this roast beef, or roast. It's a rump roast. So I need to start dicing that up, and then once it's in cubes, I'm gonna put it in some seasoned flour and then fry it up on the stove before I put it in the slow cooker. So that's what I got to do right now, and yeah, so we'll just go with that right now. All right, so I don't have a Christmas scene. Well, that is a Christmas scene, but that's my wallpaper. Our internet is down right now, so I cannot put a Christmas scene up to play over and over, so that's okay. So this is the flour I'm going to use. I'm going to throw some seasoned salt, black pepper, and onion powder in there, and then put all my cubed roast in there. Just coat it up, and then fry it on the stove. Alright, so I'm going to get doing that. Maybe I'll just turn the camera on me while I'm cutting up the meat. I know a lot of people don't like to see that. So, yeah, let me get started. Alright, so before I get started with that, we definitely need some prayers. Our friend Sarah here on YouTube, we said prayers for her. I think it was last winter. And Sarah has cancer. Pancreatic, I believe, and since then she's been on new medications and chemo and everything, and she's not feeling well, and the cancer is spreading. So Sarah, if you're watching, my prayers, Glenn and I both, our prayers are with you. It's kind of, when Sarah messaged, it was just yesterday. I haven't gotten to replying to the messages, but Sarah, I have been thinking about you lately. It's been a while since I heard from you, and when somebody's sick and then you don't hear from them for a while, you start to get worried. So Sarah, you have been on my mind, and then you put that message. So thank you for throwing a message in there. But yeah, please say a prayer for Sarah and her family. And Sarah's got some kids to still raise, and yeah, hang in there, Sarah. Prayers are with you, and I know we don't always say the right things to make you feel better, but believe me, you are in our thoughts and prayers, okay? And I'd also like to say a prayer for Beth at Frugal Mama in the Woods. Beth, if you're out there watching, Beth joined us on the live stream, and I mentioned something in the live stream, but Beth also going through cancer treatments right now. She's been pretty sick, and she has a hard time getting around. So Beth, thoughts and prayers are with you, and everybody out there going through medical issues, whether it's cancer or something else, or family members going through it. Thoughts and prayers are with all of you. All right, so with that, I want to also mention that I'm going to be doing another live stream next week, since next week is Christmas, believe it or not. So I'll be doing the live stream Tuesday. Alright, so I have some olive oil heating up in here, and this is all the cubed roast. I cubed it up, got it in the flour, so I'm just waiting for this to warm up, and then I'll just fry them all in there. And then I have the slow cooker warming right now on low. So on this roast, there was like one side that had like a whole side of fat on it. I trimmed that off, and I have it in the slow cooker right now. Yeah, you may not like to eat the fat, but it gives it a lot of good flavor. So I have all that trimmed off fat in the slow cooker right now. So that's what I'm doing right now. Our internet, it looks like, is back up. I unplugged the router and the modem, gave it a few minutes and plugged it back in, and it looks like our light is blue again. So it may be back up. So yeah, if your internet goes out at any time, try just unplugging your stuff and then plugging it back in after a minute or so. Sometimes that works. So the winds are picking up outside again, and it's getting super windy. What I am surprised about is that as windy as it was, and I think these were high winds, like high treetop winds, because all of my bird feeders are still intact. Yes, none of them blew off, but the whole shepherd's hook is leaning over a little bit, so I might have to go fix that. So, all right, let me see how these look. I'm just gonna throw one in there. Looks like it's sizzling. I'm just gonna tip this. I'm just going to start pouring these in there. Looks like I didn't cut that one enough. I'll have to get another plate to put these on when they're done. And all I'm doing is browning the outside. You're not actually cooking the meat all the way through. I just want to brown it. Alright, so I'm just going to do that much right now. Alright everyone, so I have fried up all of the roast cut up in cubes. So I'm going to throw that in the slow cooker, and this little bit here left in the pan, I'm going to throw just a tad bit of water. I don't have any beef broth or anything, so I'm just going to throw in a tad bit of water, scrape it all up, and throw it in the slow cooker with it. And then, yeah, I'm just going to leave it on low, 6 to 8 hours, and we'll check it in between. We decided on the egg noodles, so, or the butter noodles, whatever. But there's the noodles, and I am rewarming the beef tips on the stove because they got done really fast. So as you can see, it's got a nice thick gravy to it. And Glenn did the taste test earlier, and he said they had a good taste to them, so I'm going with that. But yeah, all I did with the beef tips, when you saw me frying up the cubes with the flour, that was enough flour to thicken up the juice inside the slow cooker. I did not have to add any more flour or cornstarch or anything. What I did add, so I had a little bit of water on the bottom of the slow cooker at the beginning, and then I remember I skimmed off all the fat. I did put it in there to give it more juice. And then the only other thing I added in, because the meat itself created a lot of juice, and the only other thing I added was a half a can of beef broth to give it a less thickened juice. But you can see it's pretty thick right now as well. So that's all I did to make the beef tips. And if Glenn likes them, I'm going to go with that. So this is almost ready, and I'll be back when we plate up. All right, everyone, so here it is. Supper is ready. Beef tips and egg noodles, and it looks good. So we're going to eat now, and that's it for this video. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch it, and I appreciate all of you spending time with me. So with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.